Can we take a deep breath? Everybody's hyperventilating. What do we really know? And how much with LeBron would he really mean? That's all coming up.
Colin, thanks. Time for our final topic of the day. Rob Gronkowski seemed very relaxed and loose at Super Bowl opening night, but he was vague when asked about the possibility of retirement. Gronk was asked if Sunday will be his last game and said, quote, "I don't know." He added that he'll take about 2 weeks to decide on his future. So, Shannon, do you think this Sunday will be his last game?
I think it's his last game in New England. Now, whether or not it's his last game ever, I don't know. But it's going to be hard for me to see, Skip, because what's happening is that we're starting to see him miss more time and not have the dramatic impact that he normally has when he's in the ball game. He caught 47 balls this year for a little under 700 yards. But what's happening, Skip, is that as we get older, when we miss time game, injury that would keep us out of game, it's keeping us out 2 and 3 games. And he has yet to be able to play that full season, and it's a shame. He has almost $12 million cap hit, and they can get out of it with only $2 million worth of damage. I don't see a scenario unless he take a drastic pay cut that he's back in New England.
This is a little-known fact about Rob Gronkowski. He's still 29 years of age. He doesn't turn 30 until May 14th.
You forget.
What?
You forget.
Because I feel like he's 37.
You're right.
Because he acts 37.
Sometimes
he moves 37,
yes.
right?
The injuries.
And his answer last night was, I'm just concentrating on trying to get my body ready for this one because I think it took 2 weeks after the AFC Championship game to get himself back to this point. So I don't see how he goes forward from here because I don't think Belichick will stand for this. I think Tom Brady intervened this past offseason and said, over my dead body, you will trade him or get rid of him. But he's going to count almost $12 million against the Caps. So I don't see how they would do that.
And you get older, Skip, and you need more and more time to recover. And in football, when you play every week, Skip, it's hard for you to get that kind of time to recover.
And does he not have a personality that would sell another form of entertainment? Or, you know, like, can he do?
But here's the thing: that's rough on your body too.
I was just. Be careful.
I mean, if you think about it, wrestling is really.
Oh, wrestling.
Yeah,
I thought you meant dancing.
I mean, it's dancing.
No.
Intense too.
No. Yeah, I'm hurt. I mean, watch them dance.
That is it for us. We're back tomorrow morning, 9:30 Eastern. Right now, Colin's going to tell you why the Lakers need to be very careful about what they do for LeBron. The herd starts right now.
All in on AD.
It's Tuesday. Here we go. This is The Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening. On iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. Joy Taylor is joining me. Albert Breer, Jeff Garcia today. Troy Brown, former Patriot great. Chris Haynes in studio. Joy, how are you?
I'm doing great. Good morning.
Let me, before I get to the football, I want to start on this whole Anthony Davis Laker thing, this big story. So yesterday I got off and the show, and I listened to sports radio, and I was on social media, and I was watching cable television yesterday for like an hour. Everybody's, this is going to happen, and that's going to happen, and this is going to happen. It was a whole bunch of nobody knows anything. That's what it was. It was a whole bunch of nobody really knows exactly what's going to happen. So this is what we do. We get very excited with big trades. I do too. It's fun. It's a better story. I mean, Anthony Davis with LeBron's way better than Anthony Davis with New Orleans. He's been there for years. Who cares? So I like when stars join forces. I like it too. Here's what we know, though, about Anthony Davis. Okay, this isn't the glossy magazine cover. Let's be real. Let's keep it 100. Number one is with Boogie Cousins, a great all-star all-star. He couldn't make the playoffs. 7 years, 1 playoff series win. Sorry if those facts get in the way of how you feel about it. Number 2 is he's hurt a lot, including currently. 1 year he played 61 games, 164, 167, 166. Big guys don't get healthier. You do get that right. Number 3 is he shoots better from the outside, hits a 3 or 2 occasionally, but 70% of his baskets are right next to the hoop. You watching the current NBA? This idea I'm going to give up everything for Anthony Davis. Let me ask you, LeBron in his 15th or 16th year in Anthony Davis, he's not Kevin Durant as a shooter. And I've given up everything else. Well, what's that get me? It'll be fun. I'm not saying it's not interesting. I'm not saying it's not really, really good. I'm not being Golden State. Let's be real about this. I've seen what LeBron James does to big men. I saw what he did to Anton Jameson. I saw what he did to Kevin Love. And I saw what he did to Chris Bosh. He frustrated them. He made them into stretch fours. They got in the way of LeBron James. It's not like LeBron has a history of he's great with bigs. No, you know what LeBron's great with? Shooters. He's good with Kyle Korver. He was good when Bosh moved outside and could shoot threes. LeBron's always been great with shooters because he gets the ball, he drives the ball. He'd be great with Klay Thompson. I said earlier he'd be great with Bradley Beal. I've seen LeBron James with big guys. I saw him with Anton Jameson. I saw him with Chris Bosh. I saw him with Kevin Love. He drove those guys batty. This idea I'm going to give up everything. Time out. The Lakers have worked hard to draft and develop this young core of players. They're not terrible. They're just not great players. But Lonzo Ball's got talent. I'm going to fight to keep him. If I have to give him away to get AD, I would. But he's got value somewhere. Somebody needs a point guard who's got great vision and 6'5" and can rebound and hit threes. I'd fight to keep Kyle Kuzma. He can hit threes, good player. Going to be an 18, 20-point-a-game guy, right? I'm going to fight to keep Josh Hart. High-functioning Villanova, high IQ, can hit a three. This idea, which can give away the house to get him. That's what the Knicks did with Carmelo. And then they found out Carmelo was sitting around with no furniture around the house. Didn't have any pillows. Didn't have any end tables. Yeah, that's Carmelo. Look at me. I'm great. Big chandelier in the middle of the house. We're going to sit on. Well, we gave everything away. This is a business, folks. You don't give everything away for anybody. I saw a story yesterday. It was like, the Knicks should give away this. And I'm thinking, I'm the Knicks. I got Porzingis. I got Kevin Knox. And I have a chance to get the number 1 pick in Zion Williamson. What do I need Anthony Davis for? That's going to be a really exciting team. That's going to be a playoff team. Tell me one time Anthony Davis has been a solution to any major NBA dilemma. Wait. He's been in the league 7 years. I mean, I like him. But the Lakers worked hard to draft these players and scout these players and coach these players and develop these players. I'm not giving these guys away. I'm sitting there watching yesterday cable TV sports shows, and I'm on social media and the Angry Bird Twitter, and I'm listening to radio and a lot of talented people out there, and there's a whole bunch of nobody knew anything. Let's just state the 2 things we absolutely know. And these can't be argued. And these are for sure. Number 1, the Celtics can't trade for him yet. They can't. Under NBA restrictions, the Celtics cannot trade for him yet. Fact. And number two, the Pelicans are pissed. And they're mad at LeBron, and they're mad at Clutch Sports, and they're mad at the Lakers, and they're not going to do them any favors. They're not going to do the Lakers any favors whatsoever. They're going to want Lonzo and want Kuzma and want Ingram and want picks and want, they're going to want everything. So, I understand getting excited about this stuff. I really do. But let's put it in a little context. All right, let me segue to this. Now we're going to talk Super Bowl. Everybody's got devices. Joy's got a phone. I got a phone. Goulet's got a phone. Tui got a phone. Everybody's got a phone. I love phones, but I got kids. I know what they're doing to my kids, and I know what they're doing to me. I'm less patient. People don't let stuff marinate anymore. They don't let stuff bake. Jason Whitlock says this about it. Great lines. Let's play it.
Young people today, they just hate the oven. They hate baking in the oven. Everybody thinks, hey, toss me in the microwave and I'm going to taste as good as something that was slow cooked the way your mama used to make it. And it just isn't true.
It's so true. Nobody wants to use the oven. We all want the microwave. Somebody came up to me yesterday and said, yeah, I don't trust Jared Goff. Is he the future of the Rams? And I said,